Cosmic Girl 101 signing on for the Aquarius Rising May Astrology of 2024. This month we're going to be talking about the Sun, the new moon and the full moon, planet Mars, Venus, Mercury, Jupiter in the sign of Gemini, and Pluto going retrograde in the sign of Aquarius. Opening up the month of May, Aquarius rising, the Sun's continuing its transit in the sign of Taurus, which is your fourth house. And this is up until the 20th of May. So for the first 3 weeks and a bit of change, that Sun is highlighting and illuminating and giving you a lot of drive, inspiration connected to the fourth house topics: home, family, real estate, property, things that make you feel safe and secure, your sense of personal sanctuary. This is what's highlighted for you when that Sun is transiting that fourth house until the 20th of May, when it ingresses into the sign of Gemini, which is your fifth house of joy and pleasure, until June 20, 2024. Now, the Sun in Gemini is a fantastic transit. It's busy, it's active, it has you mentally fired up, and it's all about connecting with romantic partners, your investments, children, your creative pursuits, sports, athletics, and risk gambling. So the Sun transiting here in the fifth house of joy and pleasure is a fantastic transit. Use it to your advantage to get down to your sense of what gives you bliss. Now, the moons for the month of May. Well, on the 7th of May, there's a new moon in the sign of Taurus, your fourth house of home, family, real estate, property matters, ancestry, your feelings of safety and security, and sense of own sanctuary. So a new beginning in the home environment, all things to do connected with your general home and family atmosphere. And because it's new, as something brewing that you are going to see expand and flourish in the future, that's going to be quite auspicious because you've got an exalted moon in the sign of Taurus, and Venus is also in the sign of Taurus, her home sign. So this looks great for something actually coming to pass and come to fruition when it comes to establishing your sense of security connected to real estate, property, home matters, ancestry, and your feelings of sanctuary. On the 23rd of May, there's a full moon in the sign of Sagittarius, and this happens to be your 11th house as an Aquarius rising. And Jupiter, which is the lunation's ruler, is currently transiting in your fourth house of Taurus, that home, real estate, and property place. So when you've got a full moon illumination and something that's really bright and loud that is being expressed in your 11th house, could see a dream, goal, or aspiration hit its moment of peak and success. This is also where your friendships and your groups, allies, and organizations that you're connected to are highlighted here that may be impacting your home environment or family in a very auspicious and positive way. Planet Mercury is transiting in Aries, and this is your third house as an Aquarius rising. And this is until the 15th of May, opening up the month. Mercury for that first couple of weeks in your third house will have you very fired up and having a lot of conversations and really a lot of mental activity going on connected to your local environment. Could be looking at documents and transcripts, analytics. Could also have you looking at your finances, things to do with education, siblings, cousins, communications, writing, etc. It's a busy house, the third house. But Mercury here in Aries is all about what you want to initiate and start and see grow. So it's a really great transit for if you really want to start something new in a new environment or investments in commerce or even education. This is a favorable transit. And on that 15th of May, that Mercury is going to be leaving the house of Aries and ingressing into Taurus, your fourth house, until June 3rd of 2024. This is a very quick transit. Mercury is flying through Taurus, and Mercury loves the details, analytics, and the truth. I want to get down to the facts and details in the sign of Taurus that is real, something that is concrete, that is connected to real estate, property, home, ancestry, family, and feelings of sanctuary. On the 17th, you've got Mercury in Taurus squaring Pluto retrograde in Aquarius, your first house. So your fourth and first house are in a square aspect here on this day. Nothing too much to panic about, except that you might be feeling a little bit mentally drained or overwhelmed regarding home or investments with property, something to do with your family that's really interrupting your psychology. So forewarned as forearm, this is why I listen to astrology. You could just be a bummer of a day, connected to your feelings of wanting just to be calm and having everything set in place. It just feels like something's going to be rattled. On the 27th of May, that Mercury in Taurus is sextiling Saturn, currently transiting in the sign of Pisces, which is your second house of assets, values, finances, things that bring you a sense of stability and security. So a Mercury Saturn sextile, that fourth house and second house coming into a sextile, looks good for anchoring into a financial commitment connected to home, family, real estate and property. If you're taking on a mortgage or relocating, but things seem quite favorable and harmonious here for the facts and details to be present. So before you jump in and anchor into a commitment, Saturn is giving you a lot of intel. It's present, so use it to your advantage. On the 31st of May, ending the month, Mercury in Taurus conjuncts Uranus and Taurus, your fourth house. It's going to be the day where you can have an out of the blue reveal connected to home and family, ancestry, property, real estate concerns. This is about information, communication, how you're thinking. So it just could be a day when you're feeling completely overwhelmed with a lot of intel. Planet Jupiter has been transiting in your fourth house as a Aquarius rising and continues to do so until the 25th of May of 2024. Now, Jupiter in the fourth can have a lot of things going on, including international trips, traveling away from your home, looking or even thinking about what is my home, trying to find your sense of sanctuary. Well, this Jupiter now moving out of the fourth house and moving into the sign of Gemini, which is Mercury's sign, until May 25th of 2025 is favorable for you as an Aquarius rising, quite simply because Jupiter is going into your house of joy and pleasure. This is fantastic for relationships, romantic connections to flourish and grow. Could be having a lot of more sexy time with partners. It's also great for seeing investments come to pass that are going to be lucrative for you in the future. Children, you could be getting pregnant, or children are highlighted here. An increase in activity with children. Even investments, creative pursuits, athletics and sports. Jupiter in the fifth house is a fantastic transit. It's yours, Aquarius rising, for 1 year. Enjoy that. Now, Mars, the planet ruler of Aries, which is its domicile sign, is transiting in your third house, opening up the month of May, and is direct all month. So Mars is at home in the sign of Aries, your third house, really having you fired up in connection with interacting with others through documents, contracts, agreements, conversations, exchanges of finances. This is what's going on for you all month of May. On the 3rd of May, Mars is sextiling Pluto retrograde in Aquarius, so your third and first house. So this looks good for a reveal or unearthing of a potential that was once not available, now coming on board. So it could be a return of finances that impacts you psychologically or even physically, that gives you a sense of I can invest in my own appearance or how I look. So this is a favorable transit on the 3rd of May. Enjoy that. But as mentioned, Mars is direct all month in that third house. So if you're ready to initiate a new course, buy a new car, get down to the details regarding your commerce and 3D world with money, this is a great transit. Now, planet Venus is in a home sign of Taurus, which is your fourth house, as an Aquarius rising, and this transit is lasting until June, well, what are we talking about, 23rd of May. Now, the first, we've got Venus squaring Pluto in Aquarius, so your fourth and first house in a square aspect. So this is just an annoying day. This is what astrology is about. It lets you know what's going on. And for you, it could be really questioning your self-worth and self-value connected to home and family and property and real estate matters. It's all about the money and a family issue possibly, that how it personally affects you psychologically. On the 13th, Venus sextiles Saturn in Pisces, your fourth and second house in a sextile looks favorable for an asset or a investment opportunity connected to real estate and property, or family could come on board and assist you financially to get a property or relocate. On the 18th, Venus conjuncts Uranus and Taurus, your fourth house. So this is possibly a great day for a change up in your aesthetic surroundings. You could be renovating the home, you could be moving to a new home. There could be money available to purchase real estate or an investment property. This is a great day where things could be quite unexpected, but surprisingly good because it's Venus conjuncting Uranus. On the 23rd, Venus conjuncts Jupiter. Now, the two benefics in a conjunction is auspicious as it can possibly be in astrology. And your fourth house of family, real estate, property, investments, ancestry, sanctuary, no less. This is fantastic for things just feeling organic, in flow, and harmonious connected to your fourth house. The same day, Venus ingresses into the sign of Gemini until June 17 of 2024, your fifth house of joy and pleasure. Now, Venus in Gemini, as an astrologist, is one of my favorite transits because Venus in Gemini spaces astrologically. Venus in Gemini is fun, flirty, sassy, really likes to connect. So you are about to have an increase in a lot of flirty, fun, sassy, sexy times with romantic partners. You're really enjoying high-risk gambling or investments. You're really enjoying creative pursuits, connecting with children. This is a lot of joy to be had because Venus is going into the fifth house, which is her house of joy and pleasure. And she finds herself in a place that's very organic to her. So for you as an Aquarius rising, you're about to have a fantastic transit from the 23rd of May until June 17. Enjoy it. The 25th of May, we've got Venus in Gemini trining retrograde Pluto in Aquarius, so your fifth house, and your first house in a trine aspect. This looks favorable for something that is really fun and uplifting and auspicious that really changes your psychology up, or how you're seen and known, or you are just feeling better and more in flow. This could be you having a great time with a partner, or you're just enjoying life. You should be just really understanding that you're here on planet Earth to enjoy life. It's not all doldrums and responsibilities. It's about being joyful and being playful. So I think the 25th of May is a fantastic day. Enjoy that as an Aquarius rising. A quick mention about Saturn, Neptune, and Uranus. Now, Saturn's direct in Pisces, your second house, all month doing his magic. Neptune's direct in Pisces, your second house, doing his magic. And Uranus is direct in Taurus, your fourth house, doing his magic. Now, Pluto goes retrograde on the 2nd of May, your first house, until September 1st of 2024. Here's an opportunity to slowly go back over and unearth any deep psychological blocks or potential wealth or potential intel that is going to help you transform how people see and view you. This is a fantastic time for changing up your physical appearance, having any surgery, taking some time off the world stage. This is a great transit when Pluto is transiting in retrograde your first house. Use it to your advantage because Pluto is all about unearthing and regeneration, and it's all about your first house of psychology, how you seem to be and appear to other people, and how you physically look. So enjoy that. Cosmic Girl 101 signing off, wishing you a blessed and magical May. Thanks for tuning in, Aquarius rising. I'll see you next time.